in the Bronx. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game.
Garrett Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tim Anderson is retired to kick off the inning. Adam Eaton stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His career line against Garrett Cole. Just a 2-for-14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's taken him deep once, and it's fouled away. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So Lucas Giolito gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, you know, we talk a lot of teams that go from worst to first, but how about Lucas Giolito? He went from one of the worst pitchers in Major League Baseball to one of the best in a short amount of time. He has a no-hitter in his back pocket. Great fastball, straight changeup combination. His changeup is so good, he almost uses it like conventional pitchers use a curveball or a slider. Basically a two-pitch guy. If he has that straight changeup, he can throw up a lot of zeros.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Here it is on 3-1. Fouled off. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Aaron Judge is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone into Monument Park.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Fouled away. Hicks is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often. Even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world, there are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses. Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
1 out.
Batting fourth.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and two now. Still only 1 out in the inning. And it's fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Eaton going back. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run.
Boy, not the way he'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres.
Not shortstop.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Eaton. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Trying to keep things going now with the runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the 0-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-1. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It had the distance, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
His heart sank right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Now Abreu connects deep to left. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. And it's grounded just foul down the line.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. So bases are empty with one out now. And that brings up Luis Robert. First pitch on its way. Fouled off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two. So here's Yoan Moncada. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. And the White Sox get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Zach Collins.
The designated hitter.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So. And now here is Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone. Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And this is lined hard to deep left. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away. One out, base is empty, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Here's Jimenez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to dig in, Aaron Judge. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed. Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And that misses. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at it.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 2-out double. Leading off the inning, it'll be Nick Madrigal as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Nick Madrigal.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 1 strike now from Cole. A bouncer up the middle. Torres has it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Just a really solid play up the middle as we get another look with Show Track. Had to go over 20 feet to get to it, and then he uncorked a strong and accurate throw to beat the runner. These guys make it look easy, but that very easily could have been a base hit. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Fielded cleanly, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. 2 down, no one on base. And the next to bat, the speedy Adam Eaton. Out in front of it, strike 1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Judge gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Luke Voigt comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Grandal has it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
High and deep down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering, and this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Clint Frazier looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. One and 1 the count to Clint Frazier.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. So stepping in is Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and now it'll kick around in the corner. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. So a costly mistake here leading off the inning. So here's Jose Abreu. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Yanked hard down the left field line. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Robert has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So the next to bat will be Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton's able to put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Now back, second base.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the 1-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they can't add. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that finds outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in now, Zach Collins, as he'll go after the first pitch to him. Comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Moncada leads off first with 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Frazier is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. They trail it here 4-2. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is laid off of down and in.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Aaron Hicks comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
He's going to have to figure out a way to get out of the middle of the plate. Just gave up a big bomb right there, and now he's missing right down the heart of the plate again. Could spell trouble for him.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
First baseman.
First pitch on the way. On a line, that's a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Again, another foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now to bat, Yasmani Grandal as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And that one yanked just foul. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
In now, Jose Abreu. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier.
The left fielder.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well 1 more time with that pitch.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Robert is right there, 1 down. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Frazier, base runner at first with 1 out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red.
And he fouls this one off. Line drive to left. Jimenez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the 0-1. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, and it remains 5. At the plate now is Eloy Jimenez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
First delivery to him. And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Fouled off. One strike now from Cole. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Yank, and this ball hits the first base bag, and they're going to get an out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre ending to the inning, to say the least. Down in order go the White Sox, and digging in will be Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. In there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it. 2
balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Got a lot of it deep down the line. And it's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So we'll leave with 2 outs here in the 7th, as this was really not one of his better performances. After it is Eaton. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still out in front. And now in the box, Zach Collins. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
The batter, number 1.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Chad Green is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. The batter will be Nick Madrigal, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers were on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in next, Adam Eaton. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Row, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fouled away. 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Another one sent foul. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
For the Yankees.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Lifted in the air to center field. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting,
Next to hit is Gleyber Torres. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Next up is Clint Frazier. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Here it comes.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Jose Abreu will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Now Abreu connects deep to left. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes! So a solo shot down the line in left as we are all tied at 5. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, hey, Matty B, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw tonight.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
The batter will be Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now at the plate is Zach Collins. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we... Striding in is Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off against the same...
Yankee, third baseman, number 29.
Liam Hendricks enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is after it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's going to make it. The winning run at third with nobody out. Brett Gardner will come on now and pinch run here. Next up, Gary Sanchez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that winning run stays at third with 1 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is your changeup.
And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
What? What did I just see? My eyes have to be messing with me because I think I just saw a walk-off suicide squeeze to end this thing. Gutsy call or stupid, I'm not sure, but it sure looks like a genius move right now. Incredible.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The New York Yankees came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Aroldis Chapman takes home the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over